You have seen this Chinese character before, and you probably think you already know it. But in this video, we are not listing meanings. We are uncovering one idea that explains all of them. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how one simple image naturally becomes long, growth, and leader. How this single core idea creates entire word families. How to predict meaning instead of memorizing vocabulary, and how real Chinese phrases unlock themselves once you understand the logic behind them. By the end of this video, this Chinese character won't feel like a word you learned. It will feel like a lens, a way of seeing how Chinese characters are built. And once you have that lens, Chinese starts making sense in a very different way. Let's rewind way back to the earliest form of this character we have, Oracle Bone Script. Look closely. What do you see? This isn't abstract at all. It's a person with extremely long hair. That's it. It's the starting point. Now pause for a second. Think about hair. What does hair do naturally? It grows. And when it keeps growing, it becomes long. And this is the key connection. The ancient Chinese weren't thinking in separate boxes, long here to grow there. They saw one continuous idea, the process, growth, and the result, length, two sides of the same phenomenon. So, this Chinese character was never meant to be two different meanings. It was one complete thought. Length as something created through growth. And once you see this, everything that this Chinese character becomes later, growth, maturity, seniority, leadership, suddenly makes sense. Okay, cool history lesson, but let's get practical. Right now, in real life, how do you actually remember which reading is which? For a moment, forget everything you know about this character. Don't think about meanings yet. Just look at the shape. What does it look like? It looks like a small person. The top part feels like the head and upper body. The long line looks like the body standing straight, and the line flowing down the back looks like hair. Now, picture this little person growing up from a child to an adult. As they grow, they become taller. And here's the key thing to notice: the character itself looks like it's stretching upward. That upward stretching is the meaning. So when this Chinese character means to grow, we read it zhǎng because the shape shows the action of growing up. Now, when the growing is finished, you see someone who is tall. You see a line that is long. That's cháng, the finished result, the long state after growth. So remember this visual cue: growing upward, 长, finished and long, 长. No memorizing, no complicated rules, just logic you can see. Once you get this, you'll never have to guess again. Now comes the really useful part. This dual meaning core, growth and length, doesn't just explain one word, it creates entire word families. And once you see the root, vocabulary starts building itself. Let's start with the zhǎng family, the growth side. We have words like 校长, literally means the person responsible for the school's growth, not just principal, the one who makes the school develop. 家长, the family growth person, the one who guides the family. who helps the children grow. 长高 to grow taller. Do you see the pattern? 长 is not just grow, it's growth with direction, development, responsibility, authority. It's about guiding something forward. Now let's look at the other side. 长, for example, 长江, Yangtze River, literally means the long river, a description of length, a completed measurable state. 长途, long distance. 长久, long lasting, length in time, not space. Same character, different focus. Here, 长 describes the result, how long something is, how far it stretches, and how long it lasts. And this is the real takeaway. When you meet a new word with this Chinese character, you don't panic, you don't memorize blindly. You ask one simple question. Is this talking about growth and guidance or length and duration? Once you do that, you're no longer memorizing vocabulary. You're understanding how Chinese thinks. And that's when learning starts getting fast.
你想当班长吗？不想，我个子不够高。班长不是看身高，是看人的长处。那我长大以后想当校长。
Most textbooks stop here. They teach you one phrase, 长大, to grow up, and then they move on. In Chinese, 长 doesn't just mean your body gets bigger. It also means your ability, your thinking, your character grows. That's why natives say things like this. 长脸了 literally means your face grew, but nobody is talking about your face. The actual meaning is this is a hugely common and vivid idiom. In Chinese culture, face represents dignity, prestige, and honor. So, growing face means to bring honor to someone, to make someone proud. For example, your parent, your teacher, or a group. It's used when you do something outstanding. 长本事 literally means to grow ability or skill. It actually means to become more capable, to develop one's skills. 本事 means real skill or ability. It can be used genuinely or sarcastically. 长见识 literally means to grow one's view and knowledge. It means actually to broaden one's horizons, to see something that expands your understanding of the world. This is a very positive and common phrase used for travel, reading, or any novel experience. 长经验了 This literally means to grow experience, which is perfectly understood as to gain experience or to become more experienced. Why not use 长? You would never say 长经验. That would mean long experience, which would be an adjective describing the quality of the experience. To say that, you would use a different structure like 多年的经验 many years of experience, or 丰富的经验 extensive experience. Now let's look at the other side. 长, for example, 长时间 a long time, for an extended period. A very common and direct phrase. 长 is long and 时间 is time. 长远 long term, long range, often about plans, benefits, or vision. Combining 长 long with 远 far to mean long and far, that is, looking into the distant future. 长假 a long vacation or leave. cháng is long and jia means vacation or holiday. Let's do a quick test. Don't translate yet. Just look at it. Should this Chinese character be read as chang or zhǎng? If you said zhǎng, you're right. Nothing here is long. This is about growth. 教学相长 means teaching and learning benefit and strengthen each other. Here's the important part. Because once you understand how this Chinese character works, Chinese phrases stop being puzzles and start making sense naturally. That's the difference between memorizing Chinese and thinking in Chinese. 你的头发长得很长了。祝你们的友情能长长久久。我长大了，要当国家队长。校长的胡子很长。If your mind is blown by seeing a character this way, hit that like button and subscribe for more. It tells me you want more of this not in the textbook Chinese. In the comments, try this. Use this Chinese character in both meanings. Write one sentence with chang and one with zhǎng. Thanks for watching. And remember, language isn't about memorization, it's about discovery. See you in the next video.